But first, we begin with activity in the tropics. Good afternoon. I'm Sherman Chow.
And I'm Marcelino Benito. Right now, the National Hurricane Center is eyeing this tropical depression in the Gulf.
Yeah, and they have issued a tropical storm warning for parts of South Texas.
And this afternoon, we have team coverage with our weather team tracking the tropics and a crew headed down to Corpus Christi, where that tropical storm warning is in effect right now. First, let's get a check on the forecast with Tim Pandages. Hey, Tim.
Hey, guys. We just got an update from the National Hurricane Center at the top of the hour with an update on Tropical Now Depression 9. It was potential tropical cyclone. It's been upgraded to a tropical depression. 35-mile-per-hour winds, very broad in nature, still doesn't have a defined center of circulation, nor does it have winds that are strong enough to give it an upgrade to a name for a tropical storm across the area. But it does have a westerly movement towards the towards the south part of Texas here at 18 miles per hour. Pressure is at 1,008. And eventually it moves over land late tonight into early tomorrow morning, and it does bring some impacts to South Texas, including some rainfall and the isolated tornado risk as well. I want to go over to my colleague Pat Cavlin now and talk about that sneaky little tornado threat as we get on into tomorrow southwest of the area, Pat.
Yeah, we talk about this a lot with tropical systems. It all has to do with where you are in relation to the center of the system, which is going to be down to our south for tomorrow. So that puts us on the dirty side of the storm, and you can see the Storm Prediction Center highlighting in green our southwestern counties on a threat level 1 out of 5. That's the lowest threat level for the potential to see maybe 1 or 2 brief spin-ups, and it's going to come from these showers moving onshore from the Gulf of Mexico as we get into tomorrow afternoon. Again, it's a low-end threat, but it's not zero. There's a wide view of future track. Center of the storm down here. The bands of rain are going to try to move onshore as we go through the next few hours. I would say overnight we're mainly dry, and as the storm gains strength, it'll start to consolidate more and become more focused there towards the center with all the heavy rain, which means we're going to be mainly dry tomorrow morning. It's not until the afternoon that maybe we get a few streamer showers trailing behind the main batch of this system, but by then it's already going to be moving its way into Mexico. So by the time it's all said and done, rain totals for us, 1/10 of an inch if you're lucky. The big winners will be areas from Victoria down through Corpus Christi, Nuevo Laredo, all the way into Brownsville, an average of about 2 to 4 inches of rain for this area. We've got one of our very own reporters headed south right now to check on the latest with what's going on. So far, I think things are pretty quiet, but what are the latest conditions on the road, Matt?
Hey guys, yeah, we're on 59 south, about 65 miles south, or actually north of Corpus. I want you to take a look outside right now. You can see what the conditions look like. You know, it's a little bit overcast outside. We haven't seen any rain yet. It's just under 100 degrees where we are right now. Like Pat was saying, the bulk of the weather isn't expected to arrive until sometime tomorrow morning. We will be in Corpus. It is supposed to hit a little bit south of that from what we're seeing right now, but of course we will be there. We'll be bringing you all of it when it does show up. Back to you.
We sure could use some of that rain here when you see it, Matt. Thank you. Now is the time to make sure you and your family are ready for hurricane season. Just download the KHOU 11 Hurricane Preparedness Guide. All you have to do is point your phone's camera at that QR code on the screen to get instant access. The guide is also available on khou.com/hurricane.